Welcome to Naija Anchor News. In today's news,
mental health becomes central issue in state abortion rights initiative on ballots. Some worry California's proposition to tackle homelessness would worsen the problem as advocates push this year for ballot measures initiative aiming to protect abortion rights. Key differences have emerged in the language of proposed measures. Among them is the inclusion of mental health exceptions. A Missouri proposal would allow lawmakers to restrict abortions after a fetus is considered viable, except if an abortion is needed to protect the life or physical or mental health of the pregnant person. A similar measure has been proposed in Arizona. In 2022, Michigan voters passed an abortion rights amendment with a mental health exception for viability limits. Meanwhile, proposed ballot measures language in Arkansas only says physical health, including a mental health exception. Proposed abortion right initiatives in other states, including Florida, Montana, and Nebraska, don't explicitly mention mental health. It's heartbreaking to hear about these policies ignoring mental health, said Harris, now 21. An abortion can save someone's life, including when they are in a mental health emergency. Most states with abortion bans include exemptions for life-threatening emergencies, but only Alabama's includes an exception for serious mental illness that could result in the death of the mother or fetus. Lawmakers added the provision after getting pressure from the state's medical association, which was concerned about women at high risk for suicide. The law passed in 2019 was among the restricted abortion restrictions in the country at the time. It did not include exceptions in cases of rape or incest and considered performing an abortion to be a felony. Alabama began enforcing the ban in 2022 after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, which once granted a federal right to abortion. Abortion bans in at least 10 states, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, Ohio, and Wyoming, explicitly include mental health conditions as a possible exception. Others are more clear, allowing for exceptions for the life and health of the woman without defining it. Mental health is included. Medical experts say even states that do allow mental health exceptions require patients to jump through hoops that may be inaccessible to some people, especially those with low incomes. A required state licensed psychiatrist with at least 3 years of clinical experience to certify the mental health condition as an emergency. Some days when Harris would get home from class, she would be so overwhelmed that he would have a breakdown on the floor. She said for 2 months she cried every day, but facing an abortion ban in her home state and stigma from doctors, Harris said she didn't feel comfortable speaking about her experience with a mental health professional. Donald Trump again compares his criminal indictment to imprisonment and death of Putin's top rival. Former President Donald Trump, in a town hall in Greenville, South Carolina, compared his legal challenges to the circumstances surrounding the death of Russia's dissident Alexei Navalny. Trump expressed sadness over Navalny's death, blaming Putin, but then shifted to assert that his criminal indictments are politically motivated, drawing parallel with the U.S. becoming communist or fascist. He referred to his recent civil fraud trials loss, where he was ordered to pay $355 million, calling it a form of Navalny's and a sign of communism. Trump claimed his indictment, including cases related to challenging the 2020 election results, are ridiculous when questioned about posting a bond for the judgment. He didn't provide a clear answer. The comparison between his legal troubles and Navalny's situation dominated the discussion during the town hall, highlighting Trump's perspective on the judicial challenges he faces. The former president portrayed himself as a victim of political persecution akin to events on the international stage.
that is the news for now. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get notifications whenever a video is uploaded.